right now. What's your favorite flavor? What do your taste buds crave? Is it chocolate like the chocolate shake at the fast food restaurant? Is it pina colada? Maybe it's gonna be classic vanilla or perhaps coffee. Whatever flavor, you will find that you love the taste, because in front of me is the world's most nutritious, most delicious, lowest calorie, results-driven meal replacement, and it is awesome. We are so excited. It's the Today Special. We're gonna talk about a lot of things, how you can spend less than $1 per serving. We're going to talk about how the 2 larger meal kits are actually a lower price this year. Everything else is going up in the world. Andrew and the team are able to bring this down. We're also going to be showcasing our other Today Special, energy and fat metabolism factors. But first of all, I'm very excited. Mr. Andrew Lessman is live from Los Angeles. Andrew, first and foremost, Happy New Year, sir.
Happy New Year to you, Adam. Hopefully a healthy new year for you and for everyone. And that's what we're here to hopefully kick off the new year as healthily as we can. And one of the most common goals of the new year, I always like to frame it in terms of wellness, but oftentimes it's how we manage our weight. And we're going to try to lose some body fat, change our body composition, which to me is all about wellness. We might think about doing it for vanity or aesthetics, but it's really all about wellness. It reduces our cardiovascular risk. It just reduces the risk of metabolic disorder, all these things that pose health risks to us as we age. By changing our body composition, it provides us an opportunity to be so much more healthier. And the fact that a meal replacement is sort of dismissed by so many of us, but when we do so, we're dismissing the most reliable, the most credible, the most well-established science in terms of weight loss. So this is not my way to lose weight. And I'll read the quotes from scientific and medical journals. This is the most reliable way to go about finding a path to managing our body composition. And by managing our body composition, really managing our health and wellness. And the one thing I learned, I've been making vitamins for, I have to remember now, 44 years. It's a new year. So I've been doing this for 44 years. But what's interesting, when I first made a meal replacement, which was over 30 years ago, I knew I made a great meal replacement, but it did incredibly poorly. The reason why it did poorly is I focused on the science, I focused on the protein, I focused using the best protein, the best nutrition to achieve your weight loss goals, but I neglected taste. And flavor and taste are everything, because I could make a perfect meal replacement, and I felt I had 30 plus years ago, but until I invested as much time and effort in developing it in terms of its flavor and taste, it wasn't going to be used, at all, let alone consistently. And by making the investment we have in flavor, there's no meal replacement that is as low calorie as this. There's no meal replacement that has the quality of ingredients that you'll find in this. But most importantly, there's no meal replacement in the world that tastes as good as this, which means you'll use it, which means all of that incredibly exciting science becomes available to you. All those results become available to you. And that's what makes it so exciting. Plus the fact that it's literally the best price ever. And think about all the components in this. And it literally, we're shipping several pounds to you. And our 300 meal supply is significantly less expensive than it was last year. And then with all the samplers you get, that's like another $70, half the price of what you're paying, literally are free samples you get along with it. So it is the best value ever and a great opportunity, whether your goal is managing your weight, losing weight, or just being healthier. My mom has a shake every day. I was at her house making her shake yesterday. It's something that the more you adopt this, the healthier you become. It's just that simple.
I'm so excited for you to try this, because one of the biggest problems with meal replacements is that we don't like the flavor, we don't like the taste, and if we don't like the taste, we don't crave it and we don't want to do it. And if we're not doing it, we're not getting the benefits or getting the results that we're looking for. I want to go over quickly the pricing that Andrew refers to. This is really significant. It's the one day a year where it's the best value of the year, the biggest savings of the year. Already an astonishing 2,000 have been spoken for. 20 meals, 60, 100, 200 or 300. Lower prices than last year, which is exceptional. $460 would be the regular price of the 300 meal kit. If you order it today, it's $179.90. Again, saving dramatically more than you are spending. Under $1 a day. That's significant. Andrew mentioned as well that we're going to include some wonderful extras. The bigger the meal kit, the more bonuses you get, as it were. We laid out what you see in front of you is exactly what you get if you order the 300 meal kit. You'll get samples of Sucrese and Choco Nuvo and Efficiency and Andrew's delicious teas. So the bigger the meal kit, the more you get, certainly. I also want to let you know you don't have to decide. Maybe you're thinking, well, do I get the vanilla? Should I get the pina colada, the chocolate, or the coffee? If you do the 200 meal kit, you can choose one flavor or do 2 flavors. So if you choose the 200 meal kit, you might do 100 meals in vanilla and 100 in coffee. If you choose the 300 meal kit, you can do, again, all 1 flavor or 3 flavors. Andrew, I think that's fabulous. Then we can try different tastes and see which we love.
And when you look at the different flavors, my mom loves the chocolate. That's all she ever wants. She has her chocolate every single day. Me, I love the vanilla, not because it's my favorite flavor, but because it's the most flexible flavor. I could add almond butter, I could add pecan butter, I add my sheep yogurt to it, I add my different fruit powders to it. So the vanilla is vanilla. It allows, it's a perfect template. It just tastes delicious. It blends perfectly with whatever fruit you want to add. I add raspberries or strawberries or blackberries or dark cherries, whatever you want to add. And what's also unique about our meal replacement, despite the levels of protein, despite the vitamins and minerals it contains, you could see how easily it mixes. Adam hasn't even put a spoon in that glass, and it's basically fully mixed. And he could have mixed 2 or 3 scoops in half that amount of water, and it still would have mixed perfectly. And that again, what makes it, when I'm traveling, I'll often mix it with the back of my toothbrush or with my finger in a glass in a hotel room. So it truly solves all of the problems that we've all experienced with protein beverages or meal replacements. And most meal replacements are going to be a high protein beverage, because the key is a high protein meal replacement, when I read the science to you in a moment. So all of those beverages tend to be difficult to mix. They taste horrible. I think if you ate their packaging, it probably tastes better than the product itself. But what I did when I read, and I take them very personally, when I read all of the terrible, terrible reviews and criticisms of my meal replacement, I just went back to work, and then suddenly I had a great idea. I realized that if you go to a fast food restaurant, those chocolate shakes taste amazing. The vanilla shake's the same thing. You go to that coffee shop, those coffee beverages are incredible. There are these flavor houses, these flavor researchers that are responsible for those flavors. My brilliant idea was just go to the experts. And unfortunately, I don't think anyone else in the whole meal replacement marketplace bothers to do that. So we went to the experts in flavor. We were the experts in nutrition, but we were not the experts in flavor. And that's why our product was nutritionally perfect originally, and flavor-wise, it was not. And that's why it went from averaging about 2 stars to now averaging well over 4 stars. It was a slow climb, but once we had the flavor dialed in, that's what everyone was looking for. The magic in a meal replacement is if you use it consistently. And the magic is the science. And the science shows that if you use it consistently, it works better than the most rigorous diet plans, even when they're supervised. And it makes sense. For me, I always say sitting down in front of a meal, for me, I get in harm's way. I'm on the seafood diet. If I see food, I eat it. And that's been, maybe it was my history as an athlete. I'm active, so I'm always hungry. And I tend to have eyes that are way bigger than my stomach, but that doesn't stop me from eating everything on my plate. But again, with a meal replacement, you avoid getting in harm's way. That's your opportunity to replace that meal with something of prescribed vitamin and mineral and protein levels. That's delicious, that's filling, that's nutritious. So you get everything you need but you avoid the problems that's involved with eating a meal. And what's great about mine, especially nowadays, not only are you saving the calories, and those calories you save at 60 some odd calories per meal, and each flavor is different calories because those flavors are individually engineered, and they are so, the flavor contributes so much to the product that it actually changes the caloric levels, which you don't see that in any other product because the flavor is just an afterthought. On my product, the flavor is now the first thought, because without it tasting good, it is not going to be something that you're going to continue to use and enjoy. And again, to think that on the large size, even forgetting that you're getting $70 in the large size, $70 of bonus ingredients,
Yep.
and to think that it's less than 60 cents a meal. Yep. When I first introduced this 30 years ago, it wasn't 60 cents a meal. So it really is an amazing opportunity. We're gonna run along for a moment in just a minute or so and talk about energy and fat, and then talk about this at length. And I'll really go over the science, read the quotes from all the respected scientific journals to give you a sense that even if it's not my meal replacement, when it comes to weight loss or weight management, the keys to the kingdom, it's a meal replacement. And when I read the quotes, I think you'll end up coming to the same conclusion.
I want you to be excited at home, because when it comes to weight loss products and meal replacements, it's easy to become disheartened because we don't see the results that we're looking for. We just simply don't like the flavor, so we dread it every day. Andrew's product at around 63 calories and less than $1 a day tastes amazing. Taste is king, flavor is king. And whether you choose the vanilla, the pina colada, the chocolate, or of course that coffee flavor, you will adore every single sip, there's no doubt. Whether you mix it with water or maybe you mix it with milk, it just depends. We have a lot of people that love to do it in different ways, but you will truly love the way it tastes, and you'll love and find it very rewarding in terms of the results. Pricing is through the roof. I mean, in terms of savings, you cannot deny it. The savings are so extraordinary today. 20, 60, 100, 200, or 300. That's where you normally are. That's where we are if you're ordering tonight. But this is only part one of our story, because we have another today's special over here. And this time we're going to talk about energy, because to achieve our goals, we need energy for success, helping to support maybe our weight and fitness goals for the new year. It has been, and Andrew, please correct me if I'm wrong, from the research that I did, this has not been a Today Special for 6 years. I believe it was back in 2017.
You are correct. And especially during that entire COVID period, this was one of those products that we struggled to keep in stock. So it was not something we featured as a Today Special. So it has been 6 years. It's one of our most popular reorder products. This product is sort of, it's been referred to as the child when Urgent Energy and our fat burning factors, two products, very popular products. And when they got married, the child they had is energy and fat metabolism factors. So if you're just looking for an extremely healthy energy product, which is usually a contradiction, because most energy products, you're making compromises in terms of the ingredients they contain, the health of the ingredients they contain. With this product, it's all about being healthy. So generating energy isn't something that should come with a compromise to your health. What I was saying before, and oftentimes people will question why energy and fat metabolism factors, why our fat burning factors product and our original Urgent Energy product, how could they even have a relationship? And the fact is, they have a very close and intimate relationship, because burning fat is the highest energy currency in your body. So to the extent you could stimulate, support, promote the metabolism of fat, you're yielding the highest amount of energy. So it makes actually great sense to combine our fat burning factors product with our Urgent Energy product and to give rise to this product. And this product is even more affordable than the two products, obviously separately. It contains carnitine, without which you can't metabolize fat. That's how your body transports fat to the specific site in your cells where that fat is going to be burned. And it also contains botanicals that are involved in having positive outlook, that help to combat fatigue, that have been doing so for thousands of years. So it's as comprehensive a short-term, mid-term, and long-term energy product as you'll ever find. But more importantly, if this time of year you're doing things like watching your calories, using a meal replacement, trying to stimulate fat-burning metabolism, then you want to have those special components like carnitine to burn that fat, to the special tools that are required to burn fat, because our body takes convincing when we make changes. It's not like our body is going to instantly adapt to those changes and change its biochemistry, change the enzymes that are available to do the work that we want to do. That metabolic work, like fat burning, it takes a bit of convincing. And that's the basis of making sure you get those components when you get energy and fat metabolism factors. One of our most popular reorder products, it's a product that makes the energy we often chase after in an unhealthy fashion, it makes doing so incredibly, incredibly healthy. And if you read the reviews, incredibly effective.
So much to talk about with this, and what we're noticing right out of the gate is just a sudden surge of orders coming through. Again, 6 years is a long time for today's special. I mean, it's been absent from the today's special lineup for a long, long time. What you're seeing is the best value for money, the biggest opportunity of the entire year. Let me quickly draw your eyes over this side. 60 capsules, 180, 360, or 720. So no matter what size you buy, everything's on 5 flex pay, so I need to start there. It's all free shipping and it's all 5 flex pay. You'll notice this specialty size at the 720, that's a brand new large size for us in energy and fat. Regular pricing can be $219.90. We're gonna save you $120 today. It comes in at under $100. This is just a quick introduction, and Andrew and I will get back to it, but already some of the things that might have caught your attention: healthy energy. We're not talking about that negative effect where you kind of get the jitters or you don't feel great after it. It's healthy energy that helps to lift us up and helps us to maximize not only our daily activities, but also to help us maximize our weight loss potential. Andrew, there's so much that goes into this product. It feels like in this day and age, everybody's looking for the shortcut to energy. This is the right way to get the energy. Well,
I think most oftentimes folks are taking a shortcut. They're taking products that are loaded up with synthetic caffeine, extremely high levels, and all sorts of other chemicals and components. This is a product, it gives you all, it's the most sophisticated B-complex product you're going to find, because you can't produce energy without your B-complex. It also delivers acetyl L-carnitine. It's delivering the perfect form of carnitine to deliver those fat-burning ingredients. Additionally, which you can't transport and burn fat without it. Additionally, when you look at botanicals, it gives you the caffeine-related alkaloids with theanine that comes from green tea. So you get that stimulation that comes from green tea. But with me, I could drink green tea in the evening and still sleep. I can't do that with coffee. You also get the caffeine-related alkaloids from guarana. You also get the benefits of the adaptogens, ashwagandha. You also get eleuthero. You also get panax ginseng. Each of those products on their own would be incredibly expensive. And this is, I totally forgot, this is the first time ever, again, popular request, this is the first time ever that we're doing a 720 capsule supply. And if you look at the price on the 720 capsule supply, I think it might be less than the normal price of the 360, or it's pretty close.
You can see it right here.
Oh, it is less.
Yep.
So the normal price on the 360, I suspect, and we did a Today Special on the 360 originally years ago, the Today Special price was probably about the Today Special price today on the 720. I'm talking about 20 or 25 years ago, meaning that you're getting twice as many capsules in a Today Special today of a better product, a more updated product, as you did, say, 20 or 25 years ago. And going back, we'll be back talking about Secure in a moment here. But to think about these products in terms of my having them available for decades, and today they're more affordable than they were decades ago. And of course, you can't read a newspaper or read something online without reading about how prices are going out of control. And I keep saying I'm doing my best, and I'm certainly not perfect, but I try to do the best I can to hold price or reduce price, as we did on our energy and fat with that 720 capsule supply, and also as we did with the largest size. The most popular sizes tonight are their best prices ever by far.
And we're so proud of that. It makes a big difference. And it certainly shows you how big a deal these today's specials are. We'll get back to energy and fat metabolism factors, but let's really now hone in on secure meal replacement. Because for those of us that woke up on January 1st and said, this is the year where I wanna get more fit, I wanna maybe take control on weight loss, I wanna try something new, I wanna try something that works. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of trying products that have not worked for me, that I don't see the results. There is a meal replacement that has been on HSN for years and years and years, and that has now racked up over 3,000 five-star reviews. I mean, it's significant. It's called Secure Meal Replacement. You can only get it right here at hsn.com at these values at hsn.com, and obviously if you call us on the phone line. But what you're seeing tonight is the world's most nutritious and delicious. It's the lowest calorie, and it's the best tasting. For everybody that's tried this, I mean, I just grabbed the pina colada. It is my favorite. You already know what we're saying to be accurate. If you've never tried this before, you will see why Andrew, as you referred to it, flavor is king. If I like the way it tastes, I'm gonna keep drinking it.
No, it was my education. I had to learn. I focused on the protein, making sure it was a perfect protein, perfectly soluble, that it would mix well, that it wouldn't be bitter. We made sure that all the forms of vitamins and minerals were at their proper levels, in their proper form, super soluble, they'd mix well, they wouldn't taste badly. But we really didn't focus on flavor. We just had vanilla and chocolate. We really didn't focus on it. And the product was reviewed badly. It was very nice language that people apologized when they reviewed it badly, but they reviewed it badly nonetheless. But I realized I had to go back to the drawing board and spend as much time devoted to flavor as I did devoted to the science. Because the flavor, this is something that you're mixing and you're drinking and you're tasting. And if you're gonna use it day in and day out, it better taste good or you're not going to do it. We tend to naturally gain weight. And I hope everyone understands that. I think there's a trend out there where we want to make people feel as though they're doing something horribly wrong if they've gained weight. How could it be if almost 80% of Americans are overweight or obese that we're all doing something horribly wrong? We're all acting consistent with our nature. And what our nature is, because we came from an environment thousands of years ago where a shortage of food, starvation, was the #1 threat to our survival. So if starvation is the #1 threat to our survival, you can bet we were designed to eat as much as we can whenever we could. And you can bet that our taste buds were designed to know when something tasted good, it was rich in calories, because those calories were our very survival. Sugar tastes great, it's rich in calories. Fat tastes great, it's rich in calories. We need salt for our survival, that's why it tastes great. So we were designed to eat what we needed to eat to survive in a world of thousands of years ago. That was a world of scarcity. Today, we're so ingenious, we've created this world of abundance. And this world of abundance, it's what's killing us. So unfortunately, we have to understand that is our blueprint. And that's why we said the reason why a meal replacement, given the science, and I'll read the charts in a moment, has been proven to be the most effective means of losing weight. And the answer is simple, because it replaces a meal. And because of our design, we're designed to eat whatever we see and eat as much as we can. Because back in the day, thousands of years ago, we didn't know if we'd get to eat again for maybe days at a time. So we had to make sure we ate as much as we can of the things that were richest in calories. Obviously, that's not the case anymore. But a meal replacement takes advantage, a great meal replacement takes advantage of that, gives us all the nutrients we need, makes it taste like it's rich in fat and carbohydrate and sugar, even though ours is not. It tastes like it is, but it's not. So you stay out of harm's way. You don't sit down to that meal. You use the meal replacement. And that looks like it's the vanilla and our chocolate. Yep. You can see how easily they mix, and I'll mix one in a second here. But I just wanted to read some charts because the science is so compelling. We could have thousands of pages of charts that one after the other simply emphasize that there's no better tool for weight loss than using a meal replacement. Of course, we want to have a healthy lifestyle, exercise to the extent we can. But I always say 80% of our weight that we have in our body that we're going to lose, 80% of that is what we put in our mouth. So that's our opportunity. And we have to overcome our ancient blueprint designed for another world. So it's not our fault, but understanding that is our opportunity. But if we just look at these charts here, there's a whole bunch of scientific journals from publications over the last 20 years. Better adherence to the diet using meal replacements has been shown over both the short term and the long term, as well as among subgroups such as those who are often challenging the most difficult people to lose weight in terms of compliance, those people who don't want to follow the weight loss program and achievement of weight loss. So it works best with people who are the most challenged. Meal replacement shakes are an important strategy in designing structured diets for weight management due to their simplicity, low cost, less than 60 cents a meal. If you deduct the value of the other components, it becomes somewhere around 30 cents a meal. Therefore, protein-enriched or supplemented meal replacements have found their way into weight management practice. Biometa Research International, previous studies with caloric restriction have shown that by using a meal replacement, a larger weight reduction and a better compliance, meaning easier to stick with it, the diet plan could be achieved. Inclusion of meal replacements may therefore represent one of the solutions for improving the long-term success, which is what we all want, of weight-reducing diets in free living subjects, the Journal of Nutrition. In most studies, meal replacements resulted in greater weight loss than conventional diets, even when professional nutritional support was incorporated into the program, meaning that a basic meal replacement outperformed these programs with professional nutritional support. The effectiveness of the meal replacement program by a measure of nutritional adequacy thus is as sound, if not somewhat nutritionally protective, compared with the conventional weight loss program. And by the way, because of the vitamins and minerals in our meal replacement, it's going to be richer in nutrition than probably anyone's diet they'd ever contemplate. From the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition, this study demonstrates that meal replacements are a viable strategy for weight reduction in diabetic patients, resulting in beneficial changes in measures of glycemic control. And of course, our product is low in sugar, low in carbohydrate, it's low in fat. It's designed to give you, and it contains no cholesterol, it's non-GMO, it's gluten-free, it's dairy-free, it gives you all the things you're looking for. These findings support the hypothesis that defined meal replacements can be used for successful long-term weight control and improvements in certain biomarkers of disease risk. Increasingly, meal replacement diet plans have been demonstrated to provide safe, effective, sustainable weight loss, and have also been shown to yield significant improvements in health outcomes. And you will not find a more affordable, more nutritious, better tasting product than secure meal replacement. Meal replacement shakes have been studied extensively for both medical and public health efforts to combat obesity. Meal replacement shakes represent an important strategy in combating the worldwide epidemic of obesity due to their simplicity and convenience. Meal replacement simplifies the weight loss regimens by placing 1 or 2 meals a day with a product of defined nutrient and caloric content. Annals of Nutrition and Metabolism. Recent studies have shown that meal replacement regimens are safe and are associated with greater weight loss than individualized diet plans. It has been suggested that diets containing soy protein may further accelerate weight loss, and that's why Secure is formulated the way it is. We follow the science perfectly and deliver a meal replacement that you read all of the positive quotes from all of these research, all the clinical studies, all these research organizations, all these medical organizations, and we follow that science. So those kinds of lofty conclusions and results are available to you, and you'll enjoy the product. Our pina colada tastes like a holiday. Our chocolate tastes like a candy bar. When it comes to flavor, I'm spoiled, and I made sure that these were delicious. We went to the experts in flavor, the same folks that made that wonderful shake that you love at your favorite fast food restaurant. they're the folks that flavored this. They delivered the flavors for us to flavor this.
I mean, honestly, you have to try it at home. If you get this delivered and you don't love it, you can send it back for a refund, but you have to try it. We talk about the science, we talk about the research, we talk about the basis for this meal replacement, and you can see how truly extraordinary it is, and the results are just as amazing. I want to go over the pricing so you understand the opportunity that we've got today. Best of the year. Biggest today special of the year, with this year the pricing actually going down on the larger sizes, which is phenomenal. Everything's on 5 FlexPay, everything is free shipping. There's a 20, a 60, a 100, a 200, or a 300 meal kit. If you choose the 200 or 300 meal kit, you can mix your flavors, okay? So that's a nice thing to do as well. That way you get to try some different flavors. $460 is what you would spend. We are at $179 for 300 meals. That's saving $280. Remember, because this is the Today Special, Andrew and the team as well are going to include some extras. The larger the size, the more you get. We just broke it down on that largest 300 meal kit. You will receive some of Andrew's other best-selling items that can also help towards a healthier you for the new year. For example, you'll get $32 of Choco Nouveau, a beautiful gourmet chocolate that can help lower cholesterol. Efficiency, which is amazing. My wife drinks Efficiency every single day, never ever without it. That's another $18. Sucrese, the best sweetener, natural sweetener you've been ever dreamt of tasting, another $5.50. And Andrew's world famous teas, chamomile peppermint, and the peppermint green tea. Andrew, when you add all that up, you can see the amazing value and savings that we've got.
Well, just if you're looking at the that large size at $179, all of those free samples are about $70 or so. So what ends up happening is you're paying $100 for 300 meals, which means, what does that end up being? About 30 cents or so a meal. So it becomes even more affordable. And as you were saying, the best zero-calorie sweetener in the world, are all-natural sucrase. It's unlike any stevia in the world. Our Efficiency, which is our vitamin C drink, the full B complex, also 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 carb, unlike anything else in the world. Our Choco Nouveau, the best tasting dark chocolate in the world, lowers your cholesterol at the same time. My teas are unlike any other tea. Our peppermint chamomile tea, which is what I have right here on set, peppermint chamomile. And also, so you get all of these things, an opportunity to try all of these products. They're incredible value, $70.
Yeah.
And even on the 200 meal, you get, instead of getting 18 of each, you get 12 of each. And on the 100 meal, you end up getting 6 of each. So it's an opportunity to try all of these great products. The value, whether you're at less than 60 cents a meal, less than 70 cents a meal, or less than 80 cents a meal, it's just a great way to save. Regardless, you're going to be under $1 a meal. So that's a remarkable thing to say in this day and age. And as I said before, with the 300 meal, which also can be very flexible, you could choose to have all chocolate, which my mom would choose. I would probably choose all vanilla just because I love mixing the vanilla with all sorts of different things, even though I love the pina colada, I love the chocolate. The coffee's amazing. The coffee's made with real coffee, so it contains some real caffeine. Not a lot, but it does contain caffeine, so you have to be aware of that. But all of these are absolutely delicious. And again, I think until you try it, it's not fair to dismiss it as being like all the other meal replacements before. We should probably read some reviews, because that's one of the most common themes in the reviews, is that people would resist the desire to try these because they've been so disappointed in the past by other meal replacements. But this is truly different. It is the lowest calorie meal replacement, which means you could add other things to it to make it unique and different each time you use it. That's why I like the vanilla. You could add berries, you could add nut butter, you could add, I love adding sheep's yogurt to it. You could do all sorts of things, and it becomes whatever you want it to be. But best of all, the investment in this is an investment in more than just the science. It's our investment in flavor as well. Because I learned the hard way by disappointing everyone. I learned the hard way that a meal replacement that doesn't have an investment in flavor is not a great meal replacement, which is why I have never tasted another meal replacement on the market, and I try them often, that even comes close to this, because no one bothers to invest in flavor. When it comes to flavoring these things, in my product development department, they probably regret whenever I come by because I'm so difficult when it comes to flavor. I want these to be delicious. I want these to blow you away when you get them home. When you open the container and before you mix it, just to smell it and go, oh my goodness, I could tell that's pina colada. I could tell that's chocolate. And I barely opened the container. That's what you'll experience when you get these home.
Again, I was just drinking the chocolate. I wish you were here in the studio. For everybody watching at home, if you were here and I could give you one of these to try, you would not leave the studio without it. That chocolate tastes, forget it being a meal replacement. If I told you this was just the best tasting chocolate drink you've ever tried, you'd say, oh my gosh, it really is. Can I have another serving, please? You have to try it. I mean, really, flavor, yes, 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 all day long. Whether you're choosing vanilla or chocolate or coffee or the pina colada, they are all fabulous.
And that's a great point. It's what I've always said about our Choco Nuvo, that everyone reviews Choco Nuvo. It's simply the best chocolate in the world, period. Or exclamation point, regardless of the fact that it lowers my total and LDL cholesterol, regardless of the fact that it might help to reduce my risk of heart disease, it's just the best tasting chocolate. These will be the best tasting mixes that you've ever had at home, whether it's a protein beverage, whether it's a meal replacement, whether it's high calorie, whether it's low calorie. You will simply enjoy these, whether it's for yourself, whether it's for your kids, because they're nutritious and they are delicious. You'll get them home. You will think we spared no expense to make something that was just literally mind-blowingly delicious. It's shocking how good these taste, but it's shocking how good those drinks taste at a fast food restaurant. So we simply adopted the same flavors to make ours taste just as good, but be healthy at the same time.
I know our time is running short. We only have a couple minutes left, but I want to reiterate the pricing is amazing. If you try it and you don't love it, you can return it and get a refund of the purchase price. But with over 3,600 five-star reviews, I mean, it really gives you some idea of how beloved this is. Everybody agrees, yes, the flavor is phenomenal, the taste is extraordinary, and the results are there. It's not just another gimmick or another fad or some flashy, glossy advertising. It's grounded in research and science. It's better than it's ever been. And Andrew, as you referenced, from folks that leave reviews, they're passionate about wanting to share their success stories.
And I'll read some of the reviews. And if you just look at the fact that about 70% of the reviews on a 60+ calorie meal replacement, ultra low calorie meal replacement, about 70% of those reviews are perfect 5-star reviews. I mean, I'd be happy if a third of the reviews on a product like that were perfect 5 stars and say maybe another third were 4-star. We'd be doing amazing. That would be fantastic. Even that would be better than amazing. So the fact that about 70% are perfect 5-star reviews, and then you add the 4-star reviews and you're over 80%, it speaks volumes about how unique it is. And I'll read some reviews quickly before we run along and continue to talk more about our energy and fat metabolism factors. But best tasting meal replacement, I've been using what I thought was the best tasting meal replacement for a while now. However, I take many of Andrew's vitamins, and I didn't realize until recently that he also had a meal replacement. We tend to feature it only one time per year. I had a coupon and thought I would try it. I was wrong. I haven't been using the best tasting meal replacement. This is by far the best. It is so creamy and mixes so well with my almond milk. It reminds me of those chocolate milks I loved as a kid. What I try to make the chocolate taste like, when I was a kid, I used to always get my parents upset. I let my chocolate ice cream melt, and then I would like drink it like soup.
Yes,
That's what the chocolate secure tastes like. Hands down, best meal replacement. I'm a protein shake veteran. If it's out there, I've tried it. Andrew's is the best tasting. We don't add the capital letters. Texture, not chalky at all. It's smooth as silk. It's so low in calories. I even use 2 scoops at times to double the protein. It works so well with some weight management programs. I highly recommend, as well as his vitamins and Muriel's cookbooks. The best meal replacement. This meal replacement is dynamite. It is very soluble and the taste is wonderful. I mix in the blender with baby spinach, blueberries, and matcha tea. I drink Secure in the morning and I'm satisfied until lunch. I'm tracking my calories, and the fact that this has only 63 per serving is a huge bonus. That means weight loss. I would highly recommend. Love. This is honestly the best tasting protein shake I've ever tried. I already lost weight on my first 8 days. I'm in love. I've only tried the chocolate, but I'm sure the coffee and vanilla are just as tasty as the chocolate. They curb my appetite and satisfy my hunger. I only have one per day, but eat lightly the rest of the day. I don't eat as much in quantity as before. No complaints from me whatsoever. Maybe we'll just read some of the headlines here. Best meal replacement ever. Best ever. The best vanilla shake. I think there's a theme here.
Best. Great
product, never hungry, love it. I think when we go through the reviews, I think half the reviews use the word love. Yeah. Love, my go-to breakfast, super wow. I love the Vanilla Secure. Good product. It really is delicious. So they go on and on and on. The proof is in the pudding, comes with a money-back guarantee. It's if your goal is to change your body composition, lose weight, manage your weight, meal replacements are the best science out there. This is the most affordable and the most delicious way to embrace the science of meal replacement. I didn't make up that science, but I did create the most faithful product to that science and the most delicious product to that science.
I'm so excited for you to try it. Once a year, it is a today's special, and that day is today. Grab it while you can. As you can see, well over 5,000 have now been reserved. Let's go this way for our other today's special, and then we'll end the hour with our monthly special, Healthy Hair, or one of our monthly specials, Healthy Hair, Skin and Nails. All of our best intentions can fall flat if we don't have the right energy levels, if we don't have that get up and go, if we feel the fatigue, things cannot go the way we want them to go. There is a product that is beloved, and it's been 6 years since it's been here as a Today Special. Today is the day it returns at the best pricing of the year. It's energy and fat metabolism for fat burning and energy support. You saw it in the headline, maximizing fat burning, helping to maximize our weight loss potential, helping to combat fatigue without the jitters or the ups and the downs, a more sensible way to get sustainable, better health benefits with energy that we so crave. Here's the pricing, $61.83, $60 or $7.20. It doesn't matter the size, everyone is on 5 flex pay, and everyone is free shipping and handling. The value today, as you can see, I mean, look, normally the 360 caps is $119.90. We're doing 720 capsules for less than that. So amazing value for money if you go for those larger sizes. This is a brand new large size that we've not done in the past. And Andrew, look, it's been, I mean, 6 years is a long time. Why has it been so long?
Well, it's not a product we tend to do every year as a Today Special in January. We have more Today Special products than we have shows during over the course of a year. And then during that whole COVID period, this was a product among a couple of others like Immune Factors that we struggled to keep up with. So this is a product that we didn't feature as a Today Special for several years at that time. So now is an opportunity, and I've listened to the feedback. I've been told that this product was long overdue to have an extra large size. We always make sure we have a large size. And one of the things I like to do is if you find a product that you like, I really don't want you to be ordering a 30 or 60 capsule supply, because that's not environmentally responsible. That means every year with a 30 capsule supply, it's 12 bottles, it's 12 caps, it's 12 deliveries to your house. But if I can make the value too good to be true on a year's supply, then we eliminate 11 bottles, 11 caps, and 11 deliveries, and you save a great deal of money. Imagine the benefits with a 720 capsule supply. That's either a 1 or a 2 year supply, depending on how you use the product. We could eliminate, what, 23 deliveries and 23 bottles and 23 caps and labels. So it's just so much more efficient. And because we are the manufacturer, we're not relying on anyone else to manufacture this for you. We can make it so affordable that the price today, the Today Special price today on that 720 capsule supply, I suspect if we dug back over 20 years ago and looked at the first Today Special for energy and fat metabolism factors, I suspect the 360 capsule supply was more expensive than $99.90. So today you're getting twice as much at $99.90. So it really is an incredible savings. And again, these are times that more than any other time, I know it's important with inflation just running rampant over the past year. It's more important than any other time that on our most popular products like this, like Secure and like this, that we do our very best to see the prices not go up too much. But we've done better than that. We're not seeing the prices not go up too much. We're seeing that the prices are going down significantly. So the largest size of Secure you're saving over last year, and you're getting more samples along with it. The largest size of energy and fat didn't even exist last year, and you're saving dramatically over the size from last year. It would have taken 360 counts, and you probably would have been spending, I'd say, at least 30%, 40% more. So it really is a great opportunity to save.
Well, we can obviously see what you can see at home, and this is jumping, folks. Very popular, wildly successful. Andrew's here throughout the day. I'll be back tomorrow night with Andrew to wrap things up. But both today's specials, Secure Meal Replacement and Energy and Fat Metabolism Factors, extremely successful. But I do think there is a pent-up demand for this particular today's special that means a lot of people are diving on in. That largest size special for today, not going to be traditionally available throughout the year, is 720 caps for $99.90. Again, energy is something that we hear so much more about with all of our crazy lives and everything going on. Energy is required for all that we do, but especially today as we talk about a healthier, better you, rather than reaching for the shortcuts, which we know are not the best things for us, laced with all types of ingredients that is not great. Let's get a better, more thoughtful, more sensible way to get the energy. And Andrew, again, you talk reviews and you talk about what people say. They talk about how much more energy they feel every single day and how much better they feel.
Yeah, most products that are those how many hour energy products, whatever they're called, they throw caution to the wind, and it's all about just getting whatever energy you could get right at that instant without any real caring or conscience about the future. This product is designed as much for the energy you feel instantly when you take it as it is for the energy a few hours later, and it is for how you're going to feel tomorrow and the next day. It's designed to be a healthy supplement. It's designed to support wellness. And oftentimes people dismiss the product because they think, well, if it's, how could it really be an energy product if it's also a product that's promoting fat-burning metabolism? Well, the fact is, fat-burning metabolism is the most important metabolism that we can engage in for gaining calories. So this is an opportunity to deliver that metabolism. Oops, I was just getting a drink here.
And folks, I'll just jump in while Andrew has a drink. I'll say this, the two combined, this is actually born from two products that Andrew mentioned in the history of Andrew Lessman vitamins. This is that dynamic duo brought together to deliver extraordinary benefits. If you want to try and see how you feel, the difference that you feel, obviously have a go with our 30-day return policy. But for what we need to get done this year, maybe it's the weight loss, maybe it's the weight management goals that we've been talking about. This can really help. In terms of fat metabolism, fat burning, yes. And for energy, for the craziest of days and the craziest of lives, this can really make a huge difference. Free shipping, 5 flex pay on everything. If you are on hold, we do see you there. It's late at night, but Andrew, a lot of people diving on in to grab this after that 6-year absence.
Well, energy and fat metabolism factors is a product that ever since we introduced it, it's been one of our most popular reorder products. And I think what everyone's surprised about when they use the product is that you don't have to feel guilty about using something that promotes energy. And the way the product is designed, it looks at the metabolism, the actual biochemistry of how your body produces energy. It doesn't just load you up on caffeine and give you a big hit of caffeine, which is going to stimulate your nervous system and give you a sense of having more energy. when it's actually doing nothing at all to really support and sustain energy production. The highest caloric density, meaning the highest octane fuel, you could call it, in your body is fat. So one of the secrets of this product is delivering the acetyl L-carnitine. Carnitine is what you need to mobilize and to burn fat, to actually move the fat to from where it is stored, move it to where it's going to be burned. That's the secret to this product. So that gives you, and also if you seek to lose body fat, then what you want to have are those tools that help to mobilize body fat. But then, of course, when you're doing things in the short term to generate energy, whether it's going to be the caffeine-related alkaloids in green tea or guarana, which also contains other components that tend to balance the effect of caffeine naturally. So what we also provide are things like eleuthero. We provide Asian ginseng, Panax ginseng. We also provide ashwagandha. These are adaptogens that combat fatigue, that promote energy, that promote feelings of well-being. So it is the truly comprehensive way. Yeah, we give you what you need to get you the energy when you want, when you take the product at the time you take it. But you don't want to be left afterwards like you've just dropped off a cliff. The goal of this product is to give you the energy you need when you want it at the time you need it, that urgent energy, that product that this was based on, my urgent energy, but at the same time, make sure you have that mid and long-term energy. And that's why this product is so perfectly reviewed, because it's so unique in that it gives you the tools for fat-burning metabolism, which is the highest octane energy fuel in your body. Because those other products, they just look at energy as being stimulant. Let's just stimulate you. That's going to give you the energy. Let's not look at the real energy metabolism, the biochemistry of energy going on in your body. Let's just give you the stimulant you need to feel like you have energy. If that's the case, just get a triple espresso or something like that. But the way we approach it is to give you that low-level stimulation that you need in the short term, but really give you the boost when it comes to the metabolic benefits, and that's going to help you in the midterm and the long term as well. So that's why this product is a product that people take on a daily basis, because it just fuels them throughout the day, not just the instant they take it.
Well, the most popular size is this largest size that's never been available before. It is the 720 caps. Again, it's a better value all the way around. It gives you all you need to get stocked up. For many of our customers, I know maybe you've tried this, and then for many, maybe you've never seen this before or even knew this existed. Like with all of Andrew's reviews, we take it for granted, but 1,100 five-star reviews is massive. And Andrew, it really is the backbone, the cornerstone of ProCaps here at HSN. It's that the testimonials, the reviews, just tell such a compelling story.
Well, and again, with whether it's secure, whether energy and fat, both products that have existed for decades, their prices have only continued to get better, and the products have evolved. As better ingredients, superior ingredients become more available, we adopt them, and so the product only gets better. I just got a note from Jenny, who runs our business at HSN, and what she said, she only was able to go back quickly about 12 years.
Right.
So in 2011, our amazing Today Special, which was a big Today Special for energy and fat, we had a 500 capsule supply. It was $99.90.
Wow.
And that was the best price ever. So to think that best price ever by far 12 years ago was significantly more expensive. And it was a great price, but it's significantly more expensive than a better version of the product a dozen years later. So it's exciting to me to be able to offer these products. For those of you, hopefully new folks adopt them, but for those of you who are loyally using the product over the years, it's great that we continue to make them more and more affordable, that they continue to evolve and become even better than they were before, and you get even better results. I think low energy is among the top 5 or top 10 complaints that people will talk to their doctor about, their general practitioner when they see them. So low energy is something that it's partly kind of defining of the human condition. And you don't have to You don't have to make compromises to generate the energy you need. There's a way to do it in a healthy fashion, and this is a product that delivers that energy, supports positive outlook, does it in a healthy way. You don't have to make compromises. You don't have to create problems for a solution, and that's, yeah, you don't want to create a problem by trying to get more energy. You want to create a solution, and that's what this is.
It's about a happier and healthier new year. It's about hitting reset, refresh, a restart, a fresh start in every sense. Andrew just pointed it out, but the value is through the roof. The biggest deal that we've found, certainly over all these years, getting more for your money while it's a today's special. Before we end tonight, we want to spend a few moments on one of our monthly specials. It just so happens to be our #1 best-selling beauty product. No, not a face cream, an eye cream, an oil, a serum, a day cream, a night cream. It's this. This is HSN's most successful beauty product of all time. It's actually the most reordered product as well, with nearly 5,000 perfect reviews. This value, this pricing is sensational. It's $49.90, and that's for the largest 360 caps. We're going to talk about luster and radiance and suppleness and strength and smoothness. And Andrew, we'll talk about certainly 10 times the potency as it's evolved over the years, and with biotin in there at levels that you don't see in regular products like this.
Well, beyond the levels, when you talk about a nutrient, you need to talk about what's called bioavailability, bioactivity. It needs to be available to your body. It needs to be absorbable. So yes, our original Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails formula delivered 1/10 as much biotin, despite it being really well reviewed. But our biotin has always been special. So our biotin remains special. It's now even at levels that are 10 times higher. So when you look at this product, when you look at the MSM that's present in it, the full B complex that's present in it, you know, our form of bioavailable silicon that's also present in it, it truly is a comprehensive product. It's an ultra-fine powder. When we talk about bioavailability, one of the simplest aspects of bioavailability, you don't have to be a scientist to understand. You swallow a rock-hard tablet,
right,
it's not going to be that bioavailable. You have to figure out a way to make it disintegrate, make it dissolve, go into solution. And then I see all these beauty gummies that all it is, we started off talking about a secure meal replacement. Gummies are 10, 20, 30 calories each. The last thing we need is to add 5 or 10% of the calories we're trying to cut, add those in gummies. Those gummies are not calorie-free. They're full of all sorts of additives and colors and whatnot. I don't know what is going on in the world of supplements when we take a perfectly good supplement ingredients and we basically put them in a candy. And we all know if we're trying to lose weight or trying to be healthy, we should not be eating candy, but supplements have become candy. It's just insanity. But I've always had a healthy disrespect for the industry that I find myself in when I see certain ingredients they sell and I see the way they go about making their products, putting artificial colors, which are pretty much universally viewed as being unhealthy to be ingested, artificial colors. Yet the leading multivitamins, you'll find artificial colors in them. You'll find them in their gummies. So it's just strange to me. But anyhow, when it comes to making a fantastic beauty product, the ingredients are well known. The dermatologists know the ingredients. We take those ingredients, we put them in a small, easy to swallow capsule, we make them bioavailable, and you get incredible results. We also make them incredibly, incredibly affordable. When you look at the price of this product, it again is a fraction of the price of this product when we introduced this product almost 30 years ago. So another example of a product, especially as a monthly special, that's much more affordable than the day we introduced it. And when we introduced it, it was reasonably priced. So it's exciting for literally pennies a day that you get an opportunity to support the unique growth of very unique tissues in our body. The hair, skin, and nails, the integumentary system, that's what they comprise. The largest system in our body, the only system that's constantly growing, never stops growing during our lifetime. Really special requirements to support that unique system. That's what we deliver, and what we deliver are results, because again, this is a product with over 80% 5-star reviews and over 90% positive reviews.
It's fascinating reading them and seeing what people say. There's a skepticism, there's a level of doubt, certainly when somebody buys it, but then they talk about how their nails aren't brittle anymore. They talk about the way their skin appears more radiant. They talk about their hair with less broken ends and stronger strength, how their hairstylist will make comments about it. So this is a feel the difference, see the difference product, and to feel and see the difference in as little, well, as just a few days. I mean, that's the reality of this. It's why people adore this product and will never be without it. At the very beginning, we said it's the #1 most reordered, which means people never want to be without it. So maybe this new year, there's something in store. Maybe you're back out on the dating scene. Maybe you want to take just control of the things that are driving you wild. Maybe it is your nails, your skin, your hair. Andrew, this is that feel-good product that can help boost your confidence.
Yeah, and I think that it's, before I made this product, I knew we could make a great beauty product, a hair, skin, and nail product that would show visible results, but I thought it wasn't really something I should be doing because we're targeting all these more important health benefits. But then once we made the product, I realized that one of the most important things for all of us to feel good is to feel good about how we look. And certainly our genetics are our genetics, our age is our age, but our genetics can do wonderful things when we give our body the tools it needs, and that's what this does. It gives these unique tissues the tools it needs to look their very best, and you read the reviews, it makes a difference.
Andrew, I will see you tonight to wrap this up. Get some rest, and we'll see you later on today. Thank you for being with us tonight.
You do the same.
Have a wonderful rest of the day.
Thanks.
Thank you, Andrew.